Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. All right, we've already got a few people on. Good. So, guys, it is Monday. It is week 2 of our morning yoga challenge. By the way, can everybody hear me? So, before I get going, somebody tell me that this audio is working so I can proceed. Good morning. All right, Christopher says hello. Peter's from upstate New York. Balance is challenging. Good morning. Balance is challenging. It's one of those things that you have to practice in order for it to work. All right, Richard says we can hear me. Richard, congrats again on your win last week. Richard won a Cork yoga mat, in fact, which is pretty cool. Um, all right, so guys, if you're just joining me, if you're new to this, let me go ahead and flip this around. Um, if you're just joining me, if you're new to this whole challenge thing, so the goal with what we're doing here is to get you into habit of doing morning yoga every day. So personally, I find that when you're doing yoga on, especially in the morning, not only on a daily basis, but especially in the morning, it is just so helpful for so many things. It's helpful for not just your fitness, but also obviously helpful for your breathing. It's helpful for stress. It's really good for preventing kind of stiffness and achiness during the day, especially in your low back. It's good for posture. If you can do a few minutes of yoga in the morning, it helps tremendously with posture. So there's just a lot of really good things that go into doing yoga on a daily basis. And my goal for you is to help get you there with these little videos. So today we're going to be doing 3 more yoga poses. I'm going to walk you through every aspect of the technique. And my question for you today, so something I've also been doing with this challenge, is I'd like to ask you one thing. My question for you is, what do you like to do for fun? Okay, so what do you like to do for fun? Um, when I say fun, I'm trying to refer to something that's structured, that puts your mind at ease, that also helps you grow from it. So something that's fun but also fulfilling, right? So watching TV, unless you're doing it in a way that is very specific, is probably not fun. So tell me what you like to do for fun here. All right, first pose, squat hold. So I'm gonna have you stand with your feet about hip width apart like this, toes facing straight forward, and you're going to do a hinge here. So I want you to pull your butt straight back, put your weight into your hips, keep your knees back here. This isn't a true squat, but this is uh, just what it's called. Pull your hips back, drop your butt down, and then squeeze your butt cheeks. All right, so we want to get your glutes firing here. You should feel your abs working. You don't want to arch your back, and you definitely don't want to round your back and let your lower back round. So make sure that your back is straight. Your butt's going to stick out behind you. Squeeze your butt. Your butt is there to support your back and your body weight. And then bring your arms out in front of you like this. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Pull your chin in toward your throat. And again, abs are tight, just like you'd have them for a plank. If you want to make this more challenging, you can sit down lower. Just make sure the weight stays in your glutes. Make sure your heels stay down. And don't let your knees poke too far forward and put all the weight in your knees. Okay? And then go ahead and stand up. All right, there's your squat hold. Next one, high lunge with goalpost arms. Just make sure sound is okay. Cool. All right, next one is a high lunge with goalpost arms. So I'm gonna have you take a big step back with your left foot, right leg is forward, knee over your ankle and your front foot. Bring your arms up, and then take it into goalpost arms. So elbows are bent. Now, the cool thing about goalpost arms is we get to work your inner shoulder blades, your scapular stabilizers. So I want you to focus on pulling your elbows back and then squeezing your shoulder blades together. This is what it's going to look like from the front. From the side, make sure that you're squeezing your back thigh and lifting that knee, and your back is flat here. So notice my back is flat. I'm not arching my back and sticking my butt out behind me, but I'm keeping the back flat. Squeeze your legs toward one another, and then really push down through your whole right foot. You should feel all the muscles around your knee. You should feel all the muscles in your hips. Ribs lift away from the hips. And again, we're still at goalpost arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together, chin in toward the throat, working on posture. As you exhale, sink down a little bit lower. We've got one more breath. And then release. Okay, let's just go ahead and switch sides. So now left foot is forward. Take a big step back with your right foot. Legs squeeze toward one another. And again, I want to focus on lifting my ribs away from my hips. So I'm not collapsing here. I'm not getting lazy with my posture. I'm not down here like this, but again, thinking about lifting your ribs away from your hips, pushing your left foot into the ground from heel to your toes, squeezing your back thigh, especially squeeze both glutes here. Okay, so I'm squeezing my right glute to open up my right hip flexor, and then I'm squeezing my left glute to help strengthen my hip and also make sure that I'm not putting too much pressure in the knee. Arms are in goalpost arms, shoulder blades pulling together, chin in toward the throat, so I'm working on posture. Deep breath in. As you exhale, tighten your muscles and sink down a little bit lower. So you're tightening some muscles or contracting or flexing some muscles, and that extends the opposing muscle. So as I flex my glutes, my hip flexors extend or lengthen. All right, and then go ahead and release. We've got one more today. We're going to do a deep squat hold with your arms out in front of you. So a deep squat, I'm going to get my butt as close to the ground as possible while keeping my chest upright. So from the side, what you want to focus on here, glutes engaged, toes can face slightly out, chest is up, okay? Keep the chest up. As we sink down, glutes squeeze. My knees are going to come naturally forward, but not forward to the point where my heels come off the ground or all the weight to my knees. Okay, so butt drops toward the heels, drive the knees out, open up your hips. Again, drive the knees out, squeeze your butt muscles, and notice that my chest is up right here, right? I'm not leaning forward like this, keeping my chest upright, leaning back, driving the knees out, and my arms are going to be out in front of me to help counterbalance. What's cool about putting your arms out in front of you is you can lean back a little bit more. Weight still in the heels. Try to lift your chest away from your hips. Again, making a lot of space from your groin up through your ribs. I'm going to do 2 more breaths here. And stand up. Okay, there we go, guys. That's it. So that was our challenge for today. Again, we just did 3 poses. Cool, you guys are commenting about what you like to do for fun. Lots of good mornings. That's great. So again, I'd like to hear what you do for fun. Personally, for me, I just bought a home a couple of months ago, got married. So what I'm all about right now is building that home. So putting together everything that I need, a lot of landscaping, a lot of gardening type stuff. And that's kind of what I do for fun right now. And some other things, manflow yoga wise, if you're looking for more workouts, longer workouts than this and more of a structured program, if you want to get started with this type of stuff and do a program, make sure to check out my website, manflowyoga.com/training. And that's going to show you all the available programs that we have, which are all housed within my website in the Manflow Yoga members area. So make sure to check that out if you're looking for more. I've had a few people ask about my book over the past couple weeks. Or the past week with this challenge. This book is called Yoga Fitness for Men. It's been published in 4 different versions and 3 different languages. So it's available worldwide. You can get it anywhere books are sold. It's a great way to learn these poses, the poses that I'm showing you here. But it also does have workouts and programs for yourself that you can do on your own to learn yoga, but also get the benefits from yoga. So there we go. Other than that, if you are a member, I'll be sending out a MAM email, a Members Area Monday email shortly with a new workout. Our new workout for today is a 14-minute flow focused on your hips and core. It's called Warrior Twist. So we're doing a lot of warrior poses, a lot of squats, and a lot of twisting, so for spinal mobility. Let's see here. I think that's all I've got. If you haven't already, make sure you join the challenge. If you're watching this, you want to join the challenge for real. You'll get daily emails to help hold you accountable. We'll tell you the poses ahead of time. And you're also going to be entered into my giveaway to win a whole bunch of Manflow Yoga stuff. You're going to get over $150 of Manflow Yoga stuff. You're getting a Manflow Yoga Cork yoga mat. You're going to get a Manflow Yoga Guy Yoga training program and DVD. You're getting a Manflow Yoga tank top, and also some other Manflow Yoga swag. So enter the giveaway and join the challenge at manflowyoga.com/morning30. The link will be here in the description. So, I think that's everything. Make sure to also follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you want to follow this challenge and use the photos. I also got some helpful tips in the captions there, and we'll be doing that. We started last week. We'll be going all the way up through August 23rd, so for a full 6 weeks. And for the giveaway, we're going to be giving away one of those sets. So the yoga mat, the training program, the tank top, all of that stuff. We're going to be giving it away every Friday of this challenge. So we had a winner last week. We'll have a winner this week, and we'll have a winner the week after that, all the way up through the 29th. If you commented today, thanks so much for your comments. Again, the question that I'm asking you guys today is, what do you like to do for fun? We had some pretty cool answers here. Terry says, fun, what's that? Someone's playing DJ, who was also a member, learning to play ukulele. John Bush, great balance sesh, feel great starting week 2. If I wasn't doing these 6 minutes, I may not do anything else. Michael, super true. If you can get started, there's a great book called Atomic Habits, and in this book he talks about building habits. And one of the cool stories from this book is this guy who wanted to get into better shape. But he knew that he wouldn't have the discipline to go to the gym and do like an hour of workouts every day. So what he did for months, all he did was go to the gym, change into his workout clothes, and then he stood there for like a minute, and then he left. And that's all he did for a month. And the point of that was to build the habit of going to the gym. And then after a while, he started staying at the gym. He started actually working out because he was there. He was dressed to work out. And he's like, well, might as well stay. Might as well do a workout. So this challenge can be kind of like that for you. If you want to build up to doing 30 minutes of yoga every morning, you can start with these little 5 minutes, use that as a way to push yourself into going a little bit longer. But it really is, if you can just get started, you can just get going. That's so big. That's so important just for building a habit. You got to start somewhere. I like the idea of setting manageable goals and building on top of them rather than creating, the what I would call the Tony Robbins approach, which is nothing against Tony Robbins. I love Tony Robbins, and all of his teachings are great and they're very inspiring. And I've been to his event, Unleash the Power Within. But his philosophy is you have to create dramatic, very emotional change and drastic change. And to make a lasting change. And just in my experience, people that I've worked with, what happens is people kind of go back to what they were doing before. They might have a lot of energy and they'll do it for the first 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but they eventually go back to what they are doing and nothing changes. So my recommendation is to build a manageable habit. So do something that's you can do. Get something easy, commit to that. Yes, Danmark. Commit to something small and then build on top of that. So I talk a lot about that in a lot of the motivational videos and a lot of the building habit videos, and how to find your reason for working out videos that are on my YouTube channel here. But we also put those in the members area if you want to check them out there. All right, guys, I gotta get going. It's Monday. I got to start my day. I actually already did a workout today. I am doing I'm starting a new project that is I'm really excited about, that involves me creating content specifically for the types of workouts that I'm doing. So I'll be attending group classes, and I'll be creating complementary content for those types of classes. So I'm going to be going to classes that probably a lot of you go to. So boot camp style classes, like strength training classes, that kind of thing. And I'll be talking about it here on social media and blogging about it. So what better way to tell you how to integrate, to talk about integrating yoga into what you're already doing than by going out and actually doing it and going through exactly what you guys are doing. So I'm really excited for that project. I'll talk about that more. If you do want to get on my email list to learn more about that first, make sure to go to manflowyoga.com/morning30. Sign up for the challenge. That'll also get you on my email list, and also enter you into the chance to win a giveaway of all that stuff I mentioned before: the Cork yoga mat, the Manflow Yoga Guyoga training program, Manflow Yoga tank top. We've also got some other Manflow Yoga swag we're throwing in there. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, which is eggs, if you're wondering, and a really cool breakfast smoothie. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for joining me here today. I'll be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time. If you're watching live, great. I hope you can follow along live. If you can't follow along this live, my recommendation is to follow along one day behind. So if you're at work already by the time we start this challenge, it is pretty late. It's 8 a.m. So if you are at work already, go ahead and do this video tomorrow, right? So do this video the day after we film it. So you'll do it while it's, it'll be up on YouTube. So you're following along one day behind. It's a recommendation. And we'll give you the poses we do give you the poses on social media. They're also posted on Facebook, on Instagram, and I also send out the poses in the daily emails for this challenge. You'll get those emails when you sign up for the challenge at manflowyoga.com/morning30. All right, pretty sure I'm parked illegally, so I'm going to get off now, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.